Okay, so let's start now, guys, everyone. So first of all, let's use the Azure Data Engineering. So when we talk about the Azure Data Engineering, okay, guys. So here I'm using the Azure Data Engineering. So as you know that the Azure Data Engineering is nothing but this is a bunch of cloud services. Bunch of cloud services. That means you have various cloud services given here. Okay, so in this we can say the bunch of cloud services. What is that? The Azure Data Engineering is nothing but it is a bunch of cloud services. Okay, it's a bunch of cloud services wherein it is used to perform the following jobs. You can say what is that? You have it. The first one you can say, guys, data migration job, comma. Then you have the data integration job, comma. Then you have also data summarization. Then you have the data summarization, and then you have also data visualization. So guys, these are all the jobs we can perform it by using the Azure Data Engineering. By using the Azure Data Engineering. What are those? The first one is the data migration, and the second one you can say data integration, and the third one is the data summarization, and then you have the data visualization. So these are all the jobs we can perform it by using the Azure Data Engineering. As you know, the Azure Data Engineering, everyone. So the Azure Data Engineering is nothing but it is a bunch of cloud services which is provided to perform the following tasks. What is that? Using this Azure Data Engineering, guys, we can perform all this. To perform all these tasks, okay, we have the following services given here in the Azure Data Engineering. What is that? The first one is called as ADF, which stands for Azure Data Factory. And then we have the next service given here as what is it, guys? ADB, which stands for Azure Databricks. And then you have the next one as what? Synapse. And then we have what is it, guys? Azure Data Engineering, ADF, ADB, Synapse. Then we have what is that? OpenAI. And then we have what's that? Azure Fabric. What's that? You have it? Azure Fabric. So, guys, these are all the various services. And apart from this, we have many more services. Okay. So, these are the some of the services you can say, which is there into the Azure Data Engineering, which we are going to see it here as a part of our course. Okay, guys. So, what should we have it? ADF, and the next one is ADB, and then we have the Synapse, and then we have the OpenAI, and then we have the fabric. Then you have that fabric. So these are all the, yes guys, these are all the services we have it into the, these are all the services we have it into the Azure Data Engineering. We have into the Azure Data Engineering. Everyone, Azure Data Engineering, guys. That's it. And then apart from this, okay, guys. So apart from this, when we talk about, okay, actually from where the data start, or from where the whole, okay, from where the whole process starts. Yes, guys. From where the whole process starts here. Actually, from where the whole process starts. Actually, from where the whole process starts, guys, everyone. The whole process, everyone. The whole process, everyone. The whole process starts from what is it, guys, everyone? Data. The whole process starts from what is it, guys, everyone? Data. The whole process starts from what is that? Data. The whole process starts from what is that? Data, guys. Okay. So data means what, everyone? Can you tell me what is data? Data is nothing but what? Information. Data is what, everyone? Data is nothing but, guys, everyone, information. So here, first process will start from what? Data. So data are the information. So guys, data are the information. Generally, from where do we get this data or information? Everyone? Ultimately, we get the data or the information from the business. Am I right? We get it from what? Business. So what is the type of business we can have, guys? Let us say here, social networking sites. What are the social networking sites you have it, guys, everyone? You have the following social networking sites. That is called as FB, which is Facebook. Then we have the Insta, and then we have the Twitter. Okay, Facebook, Insta, Twitter, and then you have the LinkedIn, etc. These are all the social networking sites we can have. So this generates the massive amount of data. This generates the massive amount of data. These sites generate the massive amount of data. That is called as what? Information. Now, guys, apart from getting the data from the business, that is called a social networking sites. What are the other sources of getting the data, guys, everyone? So we can expect the data from the following source. What is that? The first one is, the second one is the data, and the next one, what is it? You have it. The second one is the data. Okay. The second one is the data, and the next one is what you have it? Information. We get the data from the information. We get the data from the information. And now, what is the next information you have it? The information can be business. Information can be business, everyone. The information can be business. And now, what type of business you can have? We can get the data from the banking applications, guys. We can get the data from the banking applications. What is it? We can get the data from the banking applications. What's that? We get the data from the banking applications. So what are the banking applications, guys? The banking applications are those which are used at the banking sector level, which are used at the banking sector. That means in the banks. They are used at the banking sector level. And whereas, guys, this can be, okay, the banking data is considered as the huge data. The banking data is considered as what's that? Huge data. So, guys, we can say the huge, okay, huge volume of data. Huge volume of data. What's it? huge volume of data. Okay, so huge volume of data. So we can say, guys, everyone, we can say what's that? Data is nothing but, guys, what's that? You have it. The data can be generated from the by the social networking sites, banking applications. Then apart from this, we can say the next data or the information, and this data or the information is generated. Okay, guys, is generated by the business is generated by the business wherein, guys, is generated by the business is generated by the business where everyone can you see here where it is generated by the business. Data or the information is generated by the business always, whereas, okay, it can be whatever business, guys, we can have. Yes, guys, we can get the machine, we can get the data from the machine, that is called as machine generated data. And also we can say, guys, human generated data. So means what? The data which is generated by the machine, guys, the data which is generated by the machine or the data generated by the human is called as what? Human means you and me, guys, are called as what? This is also called as what, guys? Big data. Means what? See here, everyone. It can be massive amount of data, huge volume of data, or big data. Is nothing but one or the same, guys. Just the pattern of writing is different. Okay. All are same here. All are same here. Okay, guys. So basically, all are same, but I'm using some different terminology here. Okay. So, guys, I'm using the different terminology here. Okay. So just I'm using the different terminology, but everything is same here. Okay, guys. So here I'm using. Okay. Here I'm using what's it? Yes, guys. Here I'm using it as what? It can be what is that? It can be either, okay, it can be either the that is the data generated at the social networking sites level, or the data generated by the banking applications, or the data generated by the machineries, or the data generated by the human. So, guys, apart from this, it is also called as what? Big data. Then we have the next volume of the, that is nothing but next data, or you can say information. We can also get the data or the information that is from the business only, because business is the major source of getting the data, guys. Business is the major source of getting the data, guys. Business is the major source of getting the data, guys. Okay, everyone. Business is the major source of getting the data. Getting the data, that's it. And now you can say, what is the next source of getting the data, guys? Data or the information, whatever we have it. So we have it here. We get the data or the information from what is the other source. You can say, guys, live streaming process, which is very trending now. Live streaming process means what, guys? The data which we get it from the stock market. Stock market, okay. Where the trading happens. Where the trading happens, guys. Where the trading happens, okay. Where the trading happens. Where the trading happens. Okay, here you have it. Okay, guys, so here you have WhatsApp. You get the data from WhatsApp, everyone. So data or the information, whatever we have it. So we get it from the live streaming process. It can be the stock market, or it can be the live cricket match, guys. It can also be the live cricket match. Live cricket match. All this comes under WhatsApp, guys. All this comes under what? Big data only. And apart from this, you can also have many other sources here, guys. Okay. We can also have what? Many other sources, but these are some of the sources from where we get the data. So now guys, this is called as what? Whatever the volume of data you have it is called as what? Big data basically. It is called as what guys, everyone? Big data. It is called as guys, everyone. What's that? Big data. It is called as what? Big data, guys. Big data. So now what do you mean by big data? Big data is nothing but the massive amount of data is called as the big data. The massive amount of data is called as what, guys? Everyone, it is called as the big data. The massive amount of data is called as the big data. The massive amount of data is called as what? Big data. Yes, guys? The massive amount of data is called as what? Big data. When it comes to the big data, guys, everyone, the big data is classified into three categories. What are those? The first one is called as what, guys? Structured data. Second one is called as what? Semi-structured data. Then you have unstructured data. Yes, guys. These are the three categories of data we have. What is it? Structured data, semi-structured data, and as well as the unstructured data. Yes, guys, everyone. Structured data, semi-structured data, and as well as also unstructured data, guys. Okay, unstructured data. Okay, structured data, semi-structured data, and as well as the unstructured data, guys. So what do you mean by structured data? First of all, let's try to see this. So when we talk about the structured data, guys, structured data is nothing but the data which we put it in the form of a table, proper formatted data where the user can understand it very easily, where it is the form of what? Rows and columns, guys, where it is the okay, where it is in the form of what? Rows and columns. The data which you put it in the form of a rows and columns, that is in the form of a table, is called as a structured data. Is called as what, guys, everyone? Is called as the structured data. So how does the structured data appears, guys? I can say here, can you see a name, ID, then you have a salary, job. Can you see here? These are the four columns you have it. These are the four columns. Under these columns, if you want the rows, can you see from the next row, I'm writing the rows. Can you see I'm writing the alien. So I'm using something like this ID number and the salaries. Let us use it as 30,000. And the job, I can use the clerk. Bobby. Again, I'm using 40,000. Can you see here, guys, everyone? Then I'm using Cal. So I'm using it here as what? 50,000. And you can say, okay, yes, that is called a software engineer. That's it. Can you see it? This is nothing but the proper format of data, which you can understand it very easily, guys. Where it is in the form of rows and columns. Where it is in the form of what is it, guys? Everyone, rows and columns. Where it is in the form of what is it? You have it as rows and columns. Where it is in the form of what? Rows and columns. Where it is in the form of what? Rows and columns. Where it is in the form of what? Rows and columns, guys. Okay, where it is in the form of what? Rows and columns. Okay, where rows are nothing but what? Yes, guys, these are called as what? Rows here. These are called as what? Rows here. And these are called as what? Columns. These are called as what? Columns. These are called as what? Columns here. Rows and columns. The data is in the form of what? Rows and columns. Everyone, okay. So that is called as what? Structured data, guys. And the next one you have it as what? Semi-structured data. So what is the semi-structured data? So guys, the semi-structured data is nothing but everyone. The semi-structured data is nothing but we have it as what? The semi-structured data So what is semi-structured data? The semi-structured data is nothing but the data which is kept in the proper, not in the form of a structured form, but still semi-structured means what? It has half of structure which which user can understand, but not fully, such as the data which is given in the form of JSON files, or else the data which is given in the HTML file, or else the data which is given in the, yes guys, the data which is given in the HTML file, JSON file, or else we can say XML file, various formats. Okay, we can store the data into the semi-structured format. What is it? The data which is kept into the JSON, HTML, XML, all these are called as what? Semi-structured data, guys, everyone. Okay. This is called as what? Everyone, semi-structured data. It is called as what? Semi-structured data. It is called as what? Semi-structured data. It is called as what? Semi-structured data. So now, guys, let us try to understand what exactly, guys. Let us try to understand. Let's try to understand, everyone. Let's try to understand what is a semi-structured data you have it. Okay, what do you mean semi-structured and how does your data appears in the semi-structure? Let's try to understand the same, guys. Okay, so the first one we have it as what? Okay, semi-structured data. The first one is what? JSON. So when we talk about the JSON, guys, when we talk about the JSON, so JSON stands for what, guys? Everyone, so I'm using it. Java script object notation file. So JavaScript object notation file. What should you have it? JavaScript object notation file is called as what? JSON. Okay, JavaScript object notation file. Okay, JavaScript object notation file. What's it? JavaScript object notation file. JavaScript object notation file, guys. JavaScript object notation file. So what do you mean by this JavaScript object notation file? So let's try to understand the same here, guys. What do you mean by JavaScript object notation file? So when we talk about the JavaScript object notation file, okay, this is called as semi-structured data. It is called as what? Semi-structured data. Semi-structured data. This is called as what? Semi-structured data. And when you talk about the semi-structured data, everyone, this is recorded in the form of, what is it, guys, everyone? This is recorded in the form of, everyone. It is recorded in the form of, everyone, in the form of, what is it? I'm writing it here. Key value pair. Key value pair. Key value pair. It is recorded in the form of a key value pair. So what is key here? Keys are nothing but, guys, column names are called as keys here. Value means what, guys? The value inside the column is called as the value here. That's such as Alan is the value for name. Bob is the value for name. Carl is the value for name. In the same way, clerk is the value for job. Senior clerk is the value for job. And okay, then you have what's that, guys? Software engineer SC is the value for the job column. So pair is nothing but together. Together, the key and the value together is called as a pair here. So how the data is written here? Let us see. Okay, everyone. So I'll write the data in the JSON format for your clarity, guys. So I'm using it, everyone. So I'm using it here as it is, guys. So first of all, everyone, first of all, what I'm doing it. Okay. So first of all, write down the key. Key means what? Always the key is kept in the double quotes, everyone. The key is kept in the double quote where you have the name, colon, then write it down here. What is it? You can write it here as a Alan. That's it, guys. Finished. And then comma. Guys, comma. Then the next comma, you have to write it here as, you have to write it here as what? Name. And then you have to write it here as what's it? ID. That is, let us say ID. And then always the keys will be kept in the quotes, guys. And the value of the key is what's that you have it 32. Then again you have what is that everyone? Salary. So again, you have also the salary. I'm using it as 30,000. See, numeric data will not be kept under the quotes here. Sorry, it will be kept normally. Again, you have what's that? Guys, everyone. Again, you have what's that? Sorry, name, ID, salary. Then you have your job. Sorry. So job, and the job is what's that, guys? It's a numeric value now, so I'm writing it in the quotes. So now, guys, can you see here? This is called as the key, and this is called as a value. Together, both of them are called as what? Key value pair. Together, they were called as what? Key value pair, guys. It is called as what? Key value pair. Everyone. It is called as what? Key value pair. Everyone. Okay, guys? Key value pair. Okay. It is called as what? Key value pair. Everyone is clear with this? Please respond. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is called as what? Key value pair. So whereas this is called as a JSON. This is called as what? The JSON. Guys, everyone. Okay. Likewise, guys, even you have the data in the XML file. So I'll write it down the same data in the XML file, guys. Okay. So let's try to show you how the XML data appears here. So guys, I'll just write it down here. So this, let's give the table name. This is the table now. And the table name is EMP. I'm using it. Okay, guys. The name of the table is what is it? EMP, where EMP is nothing but employees. That's it, guys. So let's try to write it in the XML. Same data from writing it XML. So guys, it will be in the tag. So this tag is called as what? A root tag. It is called as what? Root tag. And these are called as what, guys, everyone? Row tag. Row tag. So guys, again, you have what's it? This is called as the end of the root tag. End of the root tag. Let's try to see the data. What is the difference of root tag and row tag? Root tag means what? Name of the table. What's the name of the table? EMP, na? It will be there. And first root tag. What is your first root tag? What is the first column name, guys? The first column name is what? Name only. No? So I'm using name. And again, name. But what is the difference you have it? This is called as the opening tag and this is called as the closing tag. So closing tag, how to differentiate both of them? Use a slash. That means this is called as a closing tag. And what about the value? The value will be given in the between like this. So we can say between the opening and closing tag, guys, everyone. Between the opening and closing tag, between the opening and closing tag, is between the opening and closing tag, guys, everyone. Between the opening and closing tag, guys, between the opening and closing tag, everyone, between the opening and closing tag, you have the, yes, guys, you have this, there's even actual value of the column. Then again, you have what is that? The next row, guys, next row. So what is the next row? You have it, ID. So I'm using the ID here, guys, opening ID and closing ID. Can you see it? Closing means what? Like this. And between these two, you have to give the value. What's the value? 32. Again, the next row, guys, I'm using it. So here I'm using the next row as what? Salary. Opening sal and closing sal. Between this opening and closing sal, 30,000. And finally, what should you have it, guys? Job. Opening job and closing job. opening job and closing job. That's it, guys. Finally, the whole data is written here. Finally, you have to end the root tag. So root tag has also we need to close initial slash. That means this is the data, guys. Everyone, okay? So this is called as what, guys? Everyone, this is called as an XML file. This is called as what? XML file, which stands for Extendable Markup Language. So this is one of the semi-structured data. You will find all this data here into the Azure, guys. And the third form of data, what is it? You have it, guys? Structured, semi-structured, and the unstructured. Now, guys, unstructured. So unstructured data means what? Actually, there is no structure for the data. That is the photos in your mobile phone. Everyone, the photos in your mobile phone and videos, photos in your mobile phone, videos, and then you have the chat history, everyone. Chat history. Okay. Then you have the chat history, voice notes. Okay. Okay. So all this is, can you see it? This is all no proper format of the data is called as what? Unstructured data. So as a Azure data engineer, what we do, we convert this unstructured data, guys, unstructured data to semi-structured and semi-structured to structured data. That's it. This is how we are going to work. Okay, guys, this is the pattern of working. So as a data engineer, we deal with all this database. That's it. Okay, now. So that's it, guys. Okay. So this is nothing but the structured, semi-structured, and the unstructured data, what we have seen. So all this data we get it from the business. And now the business has, what is it, guys, everyone? The business has the, yes, the business has the following type of data or following type of business we can have it from where we can expect the data. And this all data, everything, we handle it by using the Azure Data Engineering. So Azure Data Engineering is a part of what? ADF, ADB, Synapse, OpenAI, and Fabric. These are the basic things we are going to see it here, guys. And this all are called as what? A part of Azure Data Engineering. And here you have what's it? It's a bunch of cloud services. So cloud services is nothing but it's a combination of what? Data migration, data integration, data summarization, and as well as the data visualization process. So that's it, guys. Okay, for this is the thing we have it for the day now. Okay, so that's it for the day now, and the rest of the part we will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow also the same time, guys, 7 o'clock, everyone. So do attend it. Okay, so that's it, guys. So tomorrow will be the actually the last free link. Then afterwards you'll be having the paid link. Okay, after that. So anyways, no problem, you can attend tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. I'm just ending the class here. Okay, thank you. And one more thing, if you require any support or any help, you can just get in touch with me. This is my number, guys. So this is my number, everyone. So you can just call me anytime. You can just call me anytime. 95152 40300. At any time you can just call me. Okay. So that's it, guys. Thank you, everyone, for attending the session. I'm ending the session. Bye bye. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you.